I am a bit disappointed with Motorslice. On one hand, it's got fantastic movement. I talked about this in regards to the demo, that the movement and mechanics to get around the world are unique and cool. It doesn't spice up the game at all, or if it does, it's very slow. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to finish this game. It took a lot out of me after I stopped playing and realized, yeah, not a lot really happened. So I wanted to talk about what the devs could do if they make a sequel to improve the game. Number one, I want it to be known that the devs are very good at designing dystopian, large, scenic environments. Like the world around you, these giant structures, mega structures, were very cool. The color scheme, very vibrant. Big fan of that. Honestly, I kind of wish the devs were a bit more selfish. They should have acknowledged, like, yeah, I think we made this game look pretty fucking good. So maybe at the start of areas, for once, have the character enter the stage seeing the whole area. Could be very cool. Like a giant corridor. I mean, a lot of this is large corridors or big spaces that the game doesn't explicitly draw attention to it, and I feel just be a bit more selfish, dude. It'll be awesome. It looks great. I wish there was more mechanics added because what you see or experience in the first 2 hours of gameplay is basically the rest of the game. The movement, you're just doing the same movement platforming. I've played the original Prince of Persia Sands of Time. That's what this game is based off of, or trying to mimic. And looking at the playthroughs to refresh my memory, there was a lot of puzzle rooms in that game where it's not exactly clear where you need to navigate, or there's time-based buttons, timed interactions to slide through a door early, levers, switches, all kinds of puzzle environment mechanics. I wish Motorslice had puzzles to help break up the basic gameplay loop of running around from point A to point B. It started to get that with the mines, yes, but it was too late in the game that it started experimenting with that kind of mechanic. You need to do more sooner. The combat, in my opinion, you've got two routes to go. You could try to make a more in-depth combat mechanic system, much like Sands of Time, or honestly, I think you stick with the one health thing. The like very quick to die, very quick to reload the area. Kind of go with the rage bait mechanic or rage game mechanics. Maybe amp up the difficulty of the stage or level design. More consistent parkouring with not very frequent breaks to respawn at, essentially. I think that could spice up the game a bit. It's not necessarily something I would enjoy, but it would depend on how it is. I think adding some abilities you unlock throughout the game would help improve the variety. So maybe like a grapple hook you get that lets you sling from place to place, or designated hooks in the world. Maybe a separate grapple hook that lets you arc your wall run in some way around like an anchor point. That'd be kind of cool. So you could run in a circle shape instead of a straight line when you do a wall run. I thought the helicopter boss fight was really cool to see, but not in execution. It felt like running and chasing after the helicopter is a waste of time, and the optimal strategy is just carry the saw blades back. Real missed opportunity. Honestly, the helicopter boss fight is a prime example of where the low health mechanics kind of screw you over. I would not want a boss fight that requires a lot of navigation in the world that could be cut short very quickly because you get a stray or you mess up something. Props for the boss design, but the health mechanic really is a major drawback to it. The character design, I think everyone knows how good the character design of P is. She was the poster child of the dev's YouTube channel, which I believe got millions of views. It was very well viewed. So honestly, the devs have a major opportunity here, a major following that many small devs would kill for. And I think other indie devs should take note that cute or attractive characters will sell your product or get you attention at the very least. And B, share your shit, man. You gotta have some sort of social media presence. It's free advertising if it gets picked up. Yes, it's kind of a lot. You're trying to do game dev, and now you're a marketing agency, and that's just kind of how doing shit yourself really is. I can't believe it took some Brazilians to make the next unique Ubisoft game. I like the interactions between to catch your breath and cut away from the gameplay. I think that was a good addition. Yes, there's fetish, or it's very, it's for a certain group of people. I am included in said group of people, but I also enjoyed how little dialogue or world building there was. It leaves a lot to the player to make up their mind on what the world is and what's really going on. Very similar to that, I think it's Blame. It's a manga where there's not really much talking, it's just drawings for the most part. Overall, I'll say this game is probably not worth purchasing. Am I gonna show this game? No, I don't think so. So far, Big Hop's my GOAT of the year. I just want to reiterate, there's a very good base here for you to build off of for a sequel. I am genuinely impressed with the movement and flow of the game. Yeah, that's all I got.